My Uncle Bobby invited a bunch of his friends over, and my parents were all there, and everyone in my family smoked, like, cigarettes. So they're all smoking in the house, and I'm a little kid, and I'm like, this fucking stinky. I'm gonna go outside, and I go outside, and I'm sitting on the front steps, and it's nighttime. Probably around 8 o'clock at night. And I'm sitting out there, and it's really, really quiet. You can hear, like, the faint sound of wind chimes going off. Lights are on. Every couple of blocks, there's like a street light. And a couple of sparse porch lights. And I see out, maybe 100 feet, this pair of glowing yellow eyes peering into my soul. And it's slowly getting closer. And I see the paw slowly creep out into the light of the street light. And I look at it, and I thought it was a dog, but it's this big black cat. And it's looking at me. And I like stand up, and I keep staring at it, because I know if I show my back to it, like instinctually I was like, I can't show my back to this thing. So I stand up, I reach behind me for the door, and I try and turn it, and the door is locked. So I just start pressing the doorbell repeatedly while still looking at it. It's still moving towards me. It's like crawling towards me. And it was probably like 50 feet away when I just go, ah! Just start screaming as loud as I can. Just, ah! Just like, I don't want to die.
Yeah.
And it backs off a little bit. And that's when I realized the door's open, and my Uncle Bobby's standing there, and he's like looking at it, and he grabs me and pulls me in the house and closes the door. Come to find out, they look it up later the next day in the newspaper. Apparently this thing had been going around people's like yards and like killing their dogs and stuff.
Yeah.
So there was a very good chance I was about to get murked. And whenever you hear me say, fuck Florida, that's why. It's not the people on meth. Weird. It's not, you know, Disney World. It's nothing like that. I got some bayou fucking curse on me because I was a less than polite little boy to someone, and someone wants me dead the second I step foot in Florida. No, sir. Okay, Google. Stop. Does he have a Google bidet? What is going on with him? He's like, okay, Google, stop the bidet. My butthole is raw. Please, Google, stop. You want to know what my vitamin B shot was?
Fuck. Yep.
It was me drinking a Red Bull because it has 80% of B12.
Oh, yeah. They do have a lot. All those energy drinks have a ton of B vitamins.
I kind of need it because my natural state is actually quite sleepy.
I want to get that checked out.
I have multiple times. They're like, you have this neat little disease called obesity. Yeah, I'd love to have kids. One day. I have kids. I just hope they're nothing like me. Can you imagine what it'd be like to have a couple of me's running around? Ugh. God, don't yuck my yum, bud. Not a fan of the idea of a couple of me's running around going, hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad, look at this. And then they just do nothing. Nothing impressive at all. The funny thing is because we find like a bunch more fully evolved Pokemon, our Pokemon level up way faster, so we're going to be over leveled for pretty much everything. Like you're level 23, that thing was 12.
Yeah. Just
like your last girlfriend.
Okay, alright.
What? Like out of 10, she was a 12, dude. You know how my genetics work? I pray to them every day that they're good enough that I can continue to eat cheeseburgers and be fat and not die.
There you go. Blossom has innards out.
This one does. Looks like it just exploded all over you.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, look what I'm fighting.
Explode. Ah! He's fighting an explode, wow.
Haha, funny meme.
Pretty good.
Put in the video, Des. Now!
Des, whatever you do, don't put that in the video.
Honestly, yeah, I can kind of see it.
Please don't.
Yeah, I basically convinced her neighbor that I speak with like an Australian accent, right? I was sitting there, and I was walking Linden in the morning. I'm walking along, and this guy walks past me. And he's walking another dog, and I go, "Yeah, it's going, mate." and he's like,
No.
"Oh, that's pretty good." And he's like, "Oh, that's a good one, eh? Have a good one." Just walk past.
He doesn't know at all.
Like he like hears me now. I saw him look at me like, okay.
Is he?
And I keep walking. And then the next week, I'm walking Lynn again. I go, "Hi, mate. How you doing?" And he goes, "Good." And I was like, "Oh, that's fucking a right sniffer, isn't it?" I was, "That's a right sniffer, isn't it?" And he goes, "Yeah." And I go, "Yeah, mate. All right, have a good one." And he walks past. And he walks past me like maybe like a month ago. I don't know why I didn't tell anyone about this. He walks past me this week. He's like, "Hey, you gonna throw shrimp on the Barbie?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Oh no, you did not.
Respect the stall. That's what my teachers kept telling me in middle school when I kept doodling boobies on the stalls. They're like, "Respect the stall. The janitors work very hard, Matthew. They don't want to be seeing your boobies." And I was like, I don't know. That guy over there paid me like $15 to show him mine. Oh my God, I got a good one for you. When I was probably like 15, right? My buddy Hyuk was riding my bike, and I was riding around on my longboard. Because they didn't have a bike or a skateboard or anything, and we were trying to keep up with each other. So what we would do is he would pedal, and I'd grab onto the back of the seat, and I'd just sort of skate along while he pedaled so that I could keep up with him. Because there's no way you're going to keep up with someone going like on a straight path on a skateboard if they're on a bike, especially not like a mountain bike like I had. And it was a 3-speed, like it had 3 different gear shifts that you could go into. And then like different levels on those gear shifts. So he's riding along, I'm on the back, and then we get to the top of this hill. And I go, "Hey, let's race." And he was like, "What do you mean race?" I was like, "You go down on the bike, I'm gonna go down on this." And I sit down on the longboard because I'm trying to get some real speed. Terrible idea. There's an intersection at the bottom. There's a very real chance of me just getting like splattered on this road, essentially. Really good chance of me dying. Go down the road. And I'm picking up a lot of speed, and then I hit this crack in the road, and the skateboard stops. I do not. So I go, and I go flying, and I was airborne for like 2 seconds. But you know when something goes really, really bad, and time sort of slows down because your brain is trying to process, like, how fucked up am I? Like, so I just do that. But I just hit the ground in my pants, and I just go, shh. And I come to a grinding halt. Not injured, no cuts, no nothing. But I stand up, and he starts laughing at me. And I'm like, "What are you laughing at?" And then I feel the breeze. I basically get up, my butt cheeks are hanging out. I had slid so hard on the pavement that I had exposed my own butt cheeks. So he's cracking up, he's laughing at me, understandably so. And I had to like wrap a t-shirt around me to make sure that my booty cheeks weren't hanging out for everyone to see on my way home. And I was so embarrassed.
I haven't seen a legendary in a while, actually. Now that I think about it.
All right, say less. Say less. Right,
Before Des clips this and fast forward to like a later part, like, yeah, there's a legendary.
Oh, that's a legendary.
Are you serious?
Take a shot.
No, you're lying.
I'm not.
No. Oh, you're not. You're not. No.
What? He found a legendary. Hey, you got a Torterra. Nice.
No.
Oh, something came after the Torterra. The alligator story was he had an indoor pool. The only thing that separated it was like a glass window, but he had a door, and the door was like mesh. Like it was like a mesh door. And the gator had like somehow, I guess, like opened the door, or maybe the door was open and it got in, and it got into the pool, and it was lying on the bottom.
Yeah.
And I go onto the pool, and I'm like about to jump in. I look down and I see it. And I was like, "Hey, Uncle Bobby, why do you have an alligator mat in the bottom of your pool? And he's like, I don't have an alligator mat. Don't go in the pool. And I go, oh, okay. So he like looks at the pool. He's like, how is he down there? There's a lot of chlorine in that bitch.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
Hey, he was just sitting in there looking up at us like, my eyes burn. Come in. And then the next time was the second trip, which I almost died on my way to Florida, where the captain, I guess, was feeling a little cocky and almost flew through a thunderstorm.
Okay.
But like a big, like Florida thunderstorm. I remember I was sitting there and hearing one of the flight attendants screaming at this guy, going, "No, Tim, you're not gonna fly through a fucking thunderstorm." And he's like, "I can do it." It's like arguing back.
They're all drunk. All the fucking pilots are drunk.
Would not be surprised. He was so confident that he could do it. And she was like, "No, you're not gonna. You're gonna do a circle, and you're gonna find a different angle of approach, and we're gonna get these people on the ground." And you see him go, oh, "Okay." Like, he's like, "God, Mom, you never let me do anything cool." like very like that energy, which is concerning when you're on a plane. But you know, I was a child. I didn't think too much of it. And then we get on the ground, and like later that week, they were doing like a game night. Woke up in the morning looking for Jimmy's mom. I got a plan that I'm about to stick my thumb inside her ass while I hit it from the back. Jimmy can't stop me from getting that crack. Jimmy's mom, Jimmy's mom. Jimmy's mom, Jimmy's mom.